On September 26, 2025, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif took the UN General Assembly stage, unleashing a 20-minute web of lies targeting India. I meant he gave a 20-minute speech, which was nothing else but a delusional parrot with bold claims and desperate pleas. Yeah, quite the imbalance, I know it. But you know what was India's response? Exactly. Razor sharp truths that torched his narrative. Sharif actually spun fantasy. He claimed in May 2025, during Operation Sindoor, Pakistan crushed India, which was our response to the Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26, orchestrated by Pakistan's proxy militants, terrorists. We turned 7 Indian just to dust, he bragged, stuttering like a peacock with no feathers. Dust? Really? If so, where's the proof? And please, Mr. Prime Minister, don't say that it's all over social media, like you all did before. The whole world memed enough of those social media evidences. Please have some professionalism, at least a pinch of it. If not, then no worries. Please check the satellite images, official record of evidences, the reports of India that its missiles, Rafales gutted 13 Pakistani air bases, Hulali to Sargodha, raised 9 terror camps and wiped out over 100 terrorists, including Yusuf Azhar. Experts like John Spencer called it surgical brilliance. So calling it Pakistan's victory, it sounds like a sad myth, crumbling over India's ironclad evidences. And we all know what's Pakistan good at. Yeah, begging. And you know what? He begged for comprehensive dialogue with India over Kashmir. Waving Kashmir at UNGA, trying UN plebiscite like a white flag, begging after backing terror. That's not peace. It's a plea from a nation stung by India's resolve. Kashmir is India's sole, non-negotiable issue which will only be settled when Pakistan's terror miles stop. He even thanked his brothers, China, Azerbaijan, Iran, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, for their invaluable support. For weapons and cash. Yeah. And a noble note to Trump for mediating. More a gold star for a country leaning on foreign crutches. Meanwhile, India, proud, self-reliant, bowing to none. But you know what was Sharif's lowest blow? He jabbed at Hinduism, calling it word threat of spreading hate, accusing India of Hindutva-driven hate. Our faith, which says the whole world is one family, home to over 200 million Muslims and many other minorities, is a global threat. Saying who? A nation who hides Osama bin Laden, who crushes its own minorities. It's not just accusation. It's Pakistan's guilt, masked, exposed by India's pluralist truth. As India's response owned the UN stage. After Shehbaz Sharif delivered his speech, he was cornered by an ANI reporter. She said, India's defeating you. Stop cross-border terror. His mumbled reply crumbled, a viral X moment. And it wasn't just journalism, It was India's voice. Clear, true, and fearless. At the UNGA, India's first secretary, Petal Gehlot, delivered a verbal dagger right under the right of reply. Absurd theatrics and lies. She declared cheering through Pakistan's terror resume, from bin Laden's safe house to shielding the resistance front. And those downed jets, she said, if hangs are Pakistan's prizes, okay, be happy. And Kashmir, it's forever India's, which will only have bilateral talks. And only if Pakistan shut down its terror camps, hand over the fugitives, otherwise will face India's wrath. Her words, steeped in India's commanding UN presence, echoed our global might. Poised, powerful and unshakable. Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's UNGA fiasco was nothing substantial but noise pollution. Meanwhile, India's truth, a fire that burns brighter. From New York to New Delhi, India's resolve always buries Pakistan's lies. Every single time. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.